got my mic in. I was just making sure the stream was fine. I did try 15 minutes ago. It went wrong. Hello, Richard. And I'm going to elaborate at what happened in the 5 minutes of the last stream. So I defeated a carbuncle, which caused me to get into this area. And in the cutscene so far, Lan has become very angry and said he is going to defeat them in order to restore peace to Grymoire. And Wynne told the Plume Knight to release Lady Luce, and now she is struggling to maintain her form due to her body giving in and trying to fight. So what could that mean? So hopefully it will not play up now. I've given it 15 minutes. Hopefully you can see these cutscenes, and I'm going to keep quiet because these are going to be important. And I personally have never seen these before because I missed out on seeing this. I only know what happened, so this is going to be a first time for me. So without further ado, let's get into it.
No twist and no spin. Exit. Begone, you whelps!
Here we go.
Let's do this, Lon!
That's right! It's on!
So there's a knight in the golden mask and the plume knight. Here we go. The fight we've been waiting for. And you will find out exactly who they are after this battle. What? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know if it is after this battle or if it's later on. Seems as though he doesn't have too much health, but their damage output is going to be. But the Plume Knight's got an classic Final Fantasy animation. His shoulders like bouncing on the screen. Blade dart. When the bloody hell was the last time I saw that move? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I dig the music. Disgusting damage output, no surprise there. So yeah, range speed is really becoming a factor here. Can't even heal. Can't even heal. Oh dear, oh dear. I need to teach him Cure again now. I forgot about that. I'll have to place it on Frit or something. Anyway, for now I just need to take out this douchebag. Goes. I think in the heat of the moment last night I just completely forgot to check out Frit's abilities because I just totally forgot. But I'll have to, you know, give him Cure now, but it doesn't matter. He's still got raise at least, but, you know. Do dig the music. I really am hoping it doesn't play up because this is going to be such an important bloody episode. Forgot your name is Shiva. Damn, boy. Yeah, she's definitely the better of the two. My God. Enemy spam! Enemy spam! Enemy spam! Enemy spam! It's a good thing they don't have much health, because these two are a disgusting little pair, aren't they? I don't know if this is the end battle. Sit down, you pagan.
Alright, sit down.
There we go. Oh, damn, boy. Anyway, I can open my door now. Open the door. There we go. Oh, I'm going to keep quiet now.
As postscripts go, impressive.
They're people?
Huh? Is that... No.
No more frowning. Now, let's smile. You should turn those corners up, or your happiness will spill right out. You don't want that to happen.
But everybody makes fun of me because they say my arm is creepy.
But look, mine are the same. See? And there's more. Did you know that these arms are very special? They're proof of the joy you'll bring the world.
But only one of my hands looks like yours.
You have one, Lan has the other. So as long as you both work together, there's no happiness you can't attain.
So the two knights were in fact Rain and Lan's parents.
Please, you have to stop gathering so many mirages.
Why's that? We're really good at it. You of all people should be proud.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
You don't have a proper handle on any of them. Think of the trouble you're making for those around you.
Well, what do I care? It's not any trouble for us.
Fine, then don't you care about your mother? The more mirages that you take away from her...
Oh, please. Mom loves seeing us excel. Don't even pretend it doesn't make her happy. Dad, I just think you're jealous because you don't know how to do it.
Busted.
Oh, wow, looks like they were brats when they were younger. I said I did not know of this, so you know. So this is what Howin meant by doing it
Just
for
stop.
a second time.
You don't realize. You're the one who said that everyone's lives would be easier if we summoned those gods or whatever. Don't chicken out now, Win.
Yeah, remember? Why else would we even be up here?
You're wrong. A path to another world will...
Just shut the honk up. Oh, I know what to do with you.
What?
Hup!
Oh, damn. Now that I did not know.
Stop this! Don't! You don't know what you're doing! This is wrong!
I mean, who's technically the villains in this then? Up for debate. Yeah, this is what she meant by doing it for a second time. No wonder Howin hates them. This looks like it could be Brandolin. I'm not sure though.
Are you the one who summoned me?
What is going on? Hey! Who are you?
Children, get over here!
Answer me! Who are you? Ah!
Ronan!
No. I didn't.
Ah, these are fine vessels. How astonishing for the first creatures I find to be humans of so high a caliber. So, who will join me? 2 bodies. Take them.
This was Lana and Rain's fault, after all. For being so selfish and delusional. Without listening.
to escape. Lon! Rain!
Mom, what? Get away! Ah!
So the Plume Knights always had a weak hold on Lady Luce, but the man in the golden mask was always secure, because I guess Rorik doesn't have Lady Luce's powers, so that's why it was more secure. Anyway, I'll keep quiet again.
Did that happen?
What was that? What did we just see?
Lady Luce!
Owen, you're here? You're both safe. I'm so glad. So glad.
Are you really our mom? Rain and Lon, they lost all of their old memories when they were spliced out of Grymoire. They don't remember a thing. Lucky them.
But that's good. Please, Owen. Promise me that you'll forgive them. For me.
I never...
Subtlety. I can never abide it when a more direct solution is at hand. Come now. Did you not have some wish, some grand desire you came here for me to grant? Show me resolve. Show me ingenuity. Show me your power. Show me all the mirages at your behest. But do not show yourself to be lacking.
What kind of thing are you?
I am Randolph, the mighty king of Bahamut, and number 25 of the X9 Knights. I am the conqueror of all A-worlds, and their destroyer.
No. You are nothing.
Yeah,
but
he's a god.
dust!
That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't bother saying it. But he's a god, yes.
You are going to pay for what you did.
Well, I know what happens, and it's
I'm gonna make
end
you
up
wish
being
that
sad.
you were never born!
What? Sis, you okay?
I don't even know if you can defeat him. Let's have a look. Oh no, looks like you can. I know she is pissed off. She is really pissed off.
Now, fall.
So he just killed Howard and their parents. It's just witness their three most important family members die. Just like that. Grandalus as speedy as ever. Also as yucky as ever as well. I know, he's not even trying. I knew he won't even try. It's just... He just knows he's a god and he can do what the hell he wants. And it's just so stupid when you think about it. The fact that he does this without even trying. And I could game over. I could have gamed over because I need to get Fjord onto Lan's stats. Now I can sort it out after this fight. Good thing this fight ain't too bad. Anyway. There we go, the god is down. Second time of which he hasn't even bothered trying. Because he clearly knows what happens next. Because I mean that was less health than what he had before, so it's clear he wasn't trying.
What strength! I can see A's power has already had a profound influence on both of you.
He just restore himself. Oh, the neck crack.
Perhaps. I may not be able to destroy you, but neither can you put an end to me. To pursue this stalemate further would be a waste of time.
That's what you think! I have to pay for bringing you into this world. This ends now!
Lon?
Hey, Rain. I know that I've put you through a lot of stuff. I'm selfish. And I'm sorry. It's all my fault that Mom and Dad died like that. And it's all my fault that these freaks have ruined Grymoire. Mine. I have to pay for it all! Watch me!
So I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't know how it happened.
Foolish boy! My work is done! This will change!
Why?
I think this is what you call a bad
Why
ending.
did you have to?
Yeah, this is definitely what you call a bad ending. Damn. And there's something else that's going to happen that I know about with Tamara as well. It goes from bad to worse. So technically, this is a victory, but
What happened to Lon?
of course it can't end this badly. It needs to end better than that.
Mama. Lon is...
That as well. At least he atoned for it though, you know?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. To my Ninewood Hills.
When she phrases it like that, it makes sense. But you know. I don't think these credits are skippable, but as soon as it's a cutscene, I'll watch it. Well, there's not much that could be said about that, is there? And I mean, as I said, it is going to get worse from what I know. Ah, fair enough. If it's something else that I don't know, I guess it's best to keep it. I mean, the only other thing I know that's going to happen is with Tama. Well, there's the first ending. I mean, I kind of noticed. I didn't really want to pay attention, but never mind. Anyway, well, that's the first ending. I don't know how long everything is up to this, and I mean, as I said, I've never seen this before. I only know what happens. I've never seen it play out. So I knew that the two knights were the parents, and he sacrificed himself. He didn't have to, but never mind. And yeah, I know about his sacrifice and the death of their parents, but I weren't aware of. Oh God, no! No, that is not how it's gonna end. But I also know about what's gonna happen here.
You will not accept this. It was your doing, yours. And now you would refuse to accept the consequences?
Accept it? How could you expect me to accept it? Lon takes the fall while I cower in my fake world? I mean, this is my fault as much as it is his. He shouldn't have to pay my share. Who do I tell I'm sorry? Our mom and dad?
Then I will ask you again. Will you, or will you not accept the consequences?
I will not. Not these.
Very well.
So you can tell who that is. I know who it is because I know of something that happens. So I
shall
can
yield
tell
to
straight
you
away.
all 9 of my precious lives, and give you a chance to continue your tale differently, and weave the threads of time anew.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Life sacrifice acknowledged. Now time shall be threaded anew. Bong, bong.
She's a bit of a weird one, isn't she, the girl who forgot her name?
Postscript. Turn those corners up.
Well, I don't... Was it the time when it played up?
Right.
If so, you'd
Let's
have
kick
done
some
this with
Baja
Final
butt
Fantasy 9.
and
I
give
don't
this
know.
world a saving it won't forget. After all,
So the
if we
time's
really
been
did cause all of
reversed.
this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
Wait!
What's gotten into you?
Just wait. Where's Tama?
Tama? What's that?
Our friend.
Very well.
So that was
I shall
Tama, and
yield
she
to you
sacrificed all 9
9
of
of
her
my
lives.
precious lives, and give you a chance to continue your tale differently, and weave the threads of
Just to
time
add a bit of
anew.
spicy flavour to everything that's happened, they do this. Yeah, I think it was.
Wait. Was that her back there? That was Tama?
Hey, Lon, you really don't know who I mean? Tama's our friend. This whole journey, she's been by our side.
What? I have no idea what you're saying. What is wrong with you? You're acting so weird.
Well, I've never seen her behave like this. Usually Lon's the one who acts like he got punched in the back of the head.
Seraphy? But you can't be here.
Huh?
What? Why would you freak out about Seraphy? Come on, she's the one who's been by our side. Seriously, do you want to rest a sec?
Seraphy, you know her. You love Tama.
Someone named Tama? Wait, I think I've got it. Could it be short for Tamamohime? I have no idea where you might have heard the name. It sure does take me back to the old days.
All
So
right. I
Tamahome
don't know what you're
is
up to,
clearly
but I'm going up there to
Tama's
kick some
old
Baja
form.
butt.
No!
Huh?
But obviously, clearly, because she sacrificed herself as Tamamohime,
Tama gave
they
her
don't know her
lives
as
for this
Tama.
chance. It's a new timeline. I can't waste it.
We're not ready to do this.
But why not?
Lon, think about it. Why did we come here in the first place? You remember?
What'd we say we were gonna do?
What is this, a pop quiz?
Answer the question.
Well, if you mean the first reason, and a crow told us that if we got back all of the mirages we lost, then we might regain our memories and maybe meet our family, right?
That's right. Taking down the Federation? That wasn't in the plan.
Well, yeah, well,
of course
the
it
other
was.
way around, if you're on
We
about
didn't even know
11,
they existed
with the
yet.
time-travelling stuff.
And anyway, you and me are the ones who brought those Cogna things into Grymoire. It's our mess to clean up.
You know, like,
Even
it's good
if
to
it
see
means
how
fighting
Square
Mom and
Enix
Dad,
can do the same
and having
thing
to
in two different
sacrifice
ways,
your life
because, you
in the
know,
end.
Dude, what? You really
because
have
technically
lost
Dragon
it.
Quest XI didn't end
Lon,
in a bad
defeating
way.
those guys, it won't
The
save
midway
the world.
point caused something
No
bad
good
to
will
happen,
come of it.
and the time travel happened to prevent
What
it from
happens
even
to
happening.
us? To you?
Yeah.
Would you stop getting so worked up? You're not making any sense.
Anyway, I'll keep quiet for
The
this.
Cogna. We'll stop them.
Huh? Well, yeah, we can do that too, but since we're here, let's fight these guys.
I told you that won't work. It's pointless.
First, we need to close the portal. Which means collecting more mirages, more getting stronger, and more owning up to what we've done.
Hello,
So obviously she
Rain?
can still recollect everything,
Mom, Dad,
so she knows exactly who our man.
we have to straighten
who
things
her
out
mum
with
and
Gwen
dad is.
too. And then,
Okay, I think it's time that
Gather mirages, get stronger, and close that portal. You can kick their butts after we do all that.
Hold your chocobos! Don't forget, people are losing their souls!
Yes, so let's hurry. Mirage collecting and the portal. Oh, and we have to call Wind back from the castle. Hey, Seraphy, do you know anything about that mirage that Wind summons?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. That'd be none other than Siren. She comes from the same world of wind pixies that I do.
you and her
So
are
of
both
course
from the
I've
same
got
world?
a siren.
Well, then can you contact her and see if she's with Wind?
Well, the
As
nymph
long as she's somewhere
fairy
in
version
Grimoire,
of
then
it.
I'd say it's doable.
Great. Would you?
So this is how you reverse the
Okey-dokey.
timeline.
Be back in a micro mega flash.
Oh, wait. Also, tell her we're sorry for what we did, trapping her for so long. Will you? I know that sorry's not enough, but
Yeah, you're the boss.
Rain, what's up? You know something.
I'll try to explain. But on the way, we're going to Balam Garden.
So I'm guessing in this new timeline, stuff in Belong Garden might now open up. I'm not sure.
Hey, let's go wait on the deck.
So if I look here, hang on. Do I keep everything that I gained from the chain road onwards? Yeah, they can get away with it, you know, because Rain survived. She can recollect everything, so everything I collected in the chain road and Castle X9, I actually keep. Which is amazing, but you know. And I think everything is done, isn't it? I mean, that's done. Oh yeah, I can get the Mecha Chocobo memento now. Lovely. I can also do Hyperion. Might as well do this stuff. Choco Max. Wait, that's a trophy, right? Right, so choose a mastery bonus from the list below. Double smash, strength plus plus plus. That's a trophy. You cannot change your mastery bonus later, are you sure? Yes. Yeah. Ah, so when it comes up with a sync level thing, it doesn't. So there we go. So I've mastered the first Mirage board. I could have done, well, I've done that now, but it has been fully mastered. Nice. So I have no idea if you get Tama back. I mean, you kind of said before that there was a trophy of which you get Tama Hamime. But anyway. I want to go to Frick quickly and see about any blank spaces. Have I got a cure? No, I'll have to buy one. See, I can't do any of those. Baby Behemoth. There we go, that's another one mastered. SOS regen bestows regen while HP is low. Let's just go for strength plus plus plus. There we go, that's 2 of them done. So level 66 looks like the level of which you master a board. So if I go to Floating Eye, does that mean I'll be able to master it at 66? Oh, doesn't look like it. It looks like it's a bit more for you. Or is it not? Yeah, it literally is. Yeah. Mirage board mastered again, so yeah. Anyway, Banish Ruh. Restore stability. When hit, sometimes inflicts confusion on the assistant. Magic plus plus plus. There we go. Yeah, level 66 is the point at which you do all that. We'll put in Firer. That'll give me good stuff. So yeah, might as well continue, mightn't I? As soon as I can. So yeah, that explains that now. So defense plus plus plus. Yep. So it always works out no matter what, because out of all the transfiguration ones you don't have to do, it seems like it always works out at a certain level. So I think if they only have one board, it's level 54, clearly. 66 for at least a 2-stage one. But yeah, it's good how it seems to work out. But anyway, let's have a look at the searcher. Right, all of this is done, right? That's done, that's done, that's done. That's done, that's done, that's done. All of that. Fair enough. So, yeah, what am I doing? So Sylph, I can't turn into thingy it. But I'm guessing that is what it will turn into. Mithril Giant, I'll have to finish off eventually, but anyway. Is this fully done? No, it isn't. So of course, Iron Giant, I can get the, well, when it took me like, what, an hour and 20 minutes to defeat him. So yeah, it looks like When it comes to grinding, it is only level 66 that's needed. But you know, so that's 4 mastered boards. And yeah.
We need to ensure the safe.
So if I look at the adventure log, all this is done. And yeah, I've only got these to do. Of course I can't do that yet. But so before I do that, I want to go back to Ninewood Hills.
Just give it time.
Oh, fair enough. I'll do this first, and then I want to sort out Lan's stack.
Tell me one thing. This time, do you remember what you two were like? And the terrible things you did?
Yes. A lot of it, anyway. But we're ready. We're going to collect our mirages and face all of our mistakes head on.
All right then. So why did you call me back?
If we have the final showdown now, our fam, you and us won't make it. It's not gonna be the outcome that we're hoping for.
You don't know that. It hasn't even...
I do know! Look, I was there. Please, don't fight the heralds yet. Help us save Grymoire first. We could really, really use your help.
Do you have a plan?
We're going to use the portal.
The Ultima Gate? What do you want with that? If you're thinking about opening it again.
No, it would never work without you, Wynn. Well, actually, we need all of the summoners for it to work.
Lan is right. Summoners have the power to bring mirages from other worlds into this one.
Basically, they create a bridge between 2 worlds.
But so can you. In fact, the power is stronger in Mirage Keepers.
Don't look at me. I'm just regurgitating all the stuff that Rain told me she remembers now.
A Mirage Keeper's powers, they're not like those of a summoner's. We trap mirages, using miniature worlds that are created by real architects, like our father. And once they're confined, we can release them. And at that point, they're ours to command at will. But to pull that off, you need to bend the rules. And only breakers like our mother can do that.
Is that true? So then, your parents' talents, they became yours, to wield any mirage?
Yes. And there's more to it. Breakers can extract power from any of their mirages, and then add it to their own.
So the more we find, the stronger me and Rain can make ourselves.
We didn't give it much thought when we were collecting them back then, but... in fact, we stole our mom's power along with her mirages.
Wait. If Keepers can't actually connect to 2 worlds...
Yeah. When I summoned Brandelis, I sorta had to borrow your powers, Wynn. I used the crystal cage.
That explains it. I could feel it, too. It's like the cage. It was drawing the strength right out of me. And while I was trapped in there, the heralds could draw on my power, and even pose as me. Wait a minute. Then, did they?
Yes. They slowly deceived the world with the Crimson Prophecy, so that Lan would restore the gate.
And by gathering up the other summoners, again, they managed to create a bridge.
Right.
That explains a lot of things. Okay, so going back. The Ultima Gate, why do you need it? It's too late to destroy it.
We know. Even if we do, or take out Brandelis, then we're still stuck with a world full of Cogno we can't get rid of. So, we'll reverse it.
What?
Right. We hope, if we reverse the flow...
it'll send the Cogna and Heralds back where they came from.
So please, if you and the summoners help us, we can do this, Awen. I know that after all we've done, we don't have any right to ask this. But...
I'll do it.
Huh?
Honestly, I'm not so sure about your plan. It might work like you say. And then again, it might not. But I feel like it's something worth trying. Still.
Yes. They'll come after us if they catch on.
It's more than that. The heralds are using your
I
parents.
know that. But you can trust me. Trust us to take care of it.
Okay.
So
When you feel you're
she
ready,
literally had to tell
say the
Lon, "Oh,
word."
you sacrificed yourself, by the way.
Thank you so
I was
much,
crying
Win. I'm
myself to sleep
sorry.
because you were dead."
Oh, forget it. You can call me Win. It feels too strange, Awen, coming from you two.
Hey, maybe there's a chance. This arm's gonna bring the world some joy. I know it.
New wares relevant to Chocolati Mart. Well, I wanted to go there now anyway.
FYI, if you're looking for some more mirages, don't forget which pixie's rocking the old rumor radar.
Oh, lovely. The rumor radar. Oh, what a beautiful thing. Anyway, let's go back. So I'll go to Plaza 99. Talk to Seraphy. Go to the North Promenade. Buy probably something like Cura or Curaga for Lan.
Hey, Lon, do you remember the Pleiad?
The
What's
plead?
a trophy?
What's a plead?
I'm still a little hazy on the details myself, but
Because you have to bring the 7 Pleiad
remember
back to
how
life.
it seemed like Ifrit and Shiva and Ramu seemed to recognize us?
I remember them mentioning something like that.
Leviathan and
I think there were
Bahamut.
more mirages like that.
Oh.
7 of them.
And then
Oh, I get it.
Titan
Is that
and
what
Gollum.
Pleiad means
No,
then?
Gollum and...
Pleiad. But yes. So I think that might mean there are 4 other powerful mirages we knew besides Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu.
It'll be
No kidding.
the 7 main
Well,
ones
considering
from
how tough that trio
Final
is,
Fantasy
it
3.
probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the rest of them on our side.
Yep, my thoughts exactly.
No, because the 7th one was Chocobo. That won't work. Odin, of course, Odin. How can I forget Odin? So yeah, then 7. Anyway.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you something strange?
Huh? Like what?
Am I correct that you're in charge of controlling the gates and managing our prismariums now?
What do you mean now? Please. You know full well that this pixie has always been in charge of both. I can't carry the prism case everywhere we go, but we can access it from safe locations.
And you're the one who returns us to Ninewood Hills when we fall in battle?
Huh? Well, yeah, sort of. I have to use the return crystal Enna Crow gave me, which unfortunately means we have to come back to Ninewood Hills every time. Hold on a second. This is strange. What's with the sudden barrage of questions?
Oh, I guess I just like to go over things now and then.
Huh? You serious?
I guess that means most of what I know about Tama applies to Seraphi in this timeline. As long as I remember that, I should be able to play along.
So there we go. Oh, no, that's not why I wanted to talk to her, to
There
be
was
honest.
some girl here the other day looking for you two. I didn't recognize her. She was holding a teacup? Anyway, she said you two have been given the power to touch the souls of many, so you should stop by and visit her. Oh, but, sorry.
Oh, lovely. She didn't leave an address. That's very helpful, that is. Well, she's holding a teacup, so it's pretty obvious, to be honest. You know.
Welcome to the Chocolate Mart!
You can't actually spell the cool cat without chocolate, no. I just worked that out in my head, but it's very random. You get all the Gus seeds now. This is what I'm here for. get rid of all the things there. I'm not going to sell anything, but there we go.
Chocobo goodbye.
Yep, Chocobo goodbye. So we've got all the strongest stuff now. So, that's not what I wanted. I need to go to Fritz. I need to put Kuraga on you. There we go. Right, now go to the girls' tea room. Probably going to be a cutscene as I enter, because she's going to tell me something else she knows, or maybe not. But access prism case. So you can now get Seraphy. And of course, some of these that I've got were from Chain Road and stuff. Yeah, let's get Seraphy. Probably should have used her instead of Frit, but never mind. But I can use Frit instead, it's fine. I mean, Frit doesn't really have that much health, to be fair, but you know. I mean, yeah, it has enough at least, but you know, so yeah, clearly I can't really do anything else with Seraphy yet. You know, I didn't sort out the Sandy Coral stuff, to be honest. Let's just get it. So there we go, you got all that stuff, and then we've got Mirage Board question mark? Question mark? Oh no, that's not good. Anyway, that'll do. Of course I've got the Raise Mirror Jewel now that I don't need. Let's just get rid of it. So yeah, she's got Defense plus Strength plus Fire, Kuraga Lure, Libra Accuracy plus Agility plus Shell, and Thunder. Let's get rid of Fire and put something else on. Dispel. And if I get rid of Shell, which I don't use, I could then put Fire on you, which will make Firaga, I believe. And that'll have to do. I mean, Frit will have to catch up, but he can do it. Anyway, now I'm going to save. I'm going to check out this Pleiad stuff, probably do one of them. And then boom! Because I know there's a trophy for bringing all 7 Pleiad back in line. I'm going to have to revisit some dungeons as well. I'm also going to have to get something like Shiva so I can use Chill as well.
What now? Whose soul will you...
So, if I look... I've got, you know... Bismarck. Oh, Bismarck. I recognise that, you know. Those 4. You got this. The Demon Dyad revealed. How and Inquisitus journey to the abandoned ruins of the Grymoire, Ninewood Hills. They spend a short spell speaking of times long past, but are interrupted by an enraged Bahamut. Here we go. When the past still haunts. Ancestral acrimony. A clash of swords. So there's 4 there. I mean, you got these 3 as well. That could also be the Pleiad stuff, but you know. Let's give the Demon Dyad a roll, shall we? So it looks like I can get Bahamut from this. So yeah, it'll be Bahamut, Leviathan, Ifrit, Shiva, Ramu, Odin,
It's been that long.
and possibly Gollum.
None of us know
or
exactly
Titan.
how long
but no,
it's
Titan
been.
we've already got, you know.
But it's estimated the giants who lived here must have disappeared about 100 years ago.
A century. Huh. It's a little hard to imagine.
Well, why don't we head back to the airship and...
What the...
It's the gate.
Was there something I could help you with, Bahamut? Oh. Or should I call you Tia Babilo?
You dare speak my true name before a stranger? Have you lost your mind?
What is going on?
It's been a century, you said? Been quite a while. But I used to know old Bahamut here.
You know the Dyad servant?
Me?
Sorry. She means that you once served Lon and Rain.
Ah, yes. Who can forget those two?
What? Lon and Rain are the demon Dyad?
The heralds, probably Seguaridus, must have concocted the name to spice up their crimson prophecy.
Yep.
But there's a basis to it. The original Azure prophecy mentions demons too. Did Lon and Rain know? Could they have read it?
Rain always was a bad reader.
Yes, she was. Except acting out prophecies sounds like Lon.
You know, you're kind of taking all the wonder out of my childhood here.
One thing I know, no one would have started calling them the Demon Dyad or whatever if you hadn't been there, acting like demons and wreaking havoc against their will.
You can blame the heralds for that. I don't care how long I was sealed away. How dare Brandalus name his army Bahamut and declare himself king of this world? I'll kill him! Probably where he has right this instant!
Oh dear. Typical Bahamut.
Is that
He's
the reason
angry.
you're here? Listen, I've observed Brandalus up close for a century, and... Tia Babilo, face it, you don't stand the slightest chance against him.
What was that?
The X9 Knights. I trust you've heard of them.
They're a fusion of three things. An esper like me, a human, and lastly a god from the extraverse.
Gods from the extraverse? Espers? What are those?
Well, the Azure prophecy makes mention of them both. Essentially, it says, from oblivion, light and dark were born.
So this is
Light
important.
begat beings called espers. Dark begat monsters, and humans who sought the light. In the extraverse, the world that surrounds ours, live gods that feed solely on death and destruction.
So yes, back to the
Gods
earlier conversation of actually calling
that are
Brandalus a god.
and non-beings.
He basically is. He's
And
a
will not
demigod.
heed
Well,
reason.
yeah, demigod's a
One world
half
found tear
god,
in
but
the
we'll call him a
fabric.
demigod even though he's
And
only a
exploited
third
it to
god.
confine espers inside their human bodies. However, this tear left them open to the extraverse and its cruel gods.
So then does that mean the heralds are those exact same gods?
I can't say anything with real certainty yet. In the end, the prophecy is just words, so the best we can do is venture a guess at what it means. In fact, it's because this first section was so ambiguous, it was omitted from copies. Only direct descendants know it.
Then that would make you...
Yes, that's right, the first summoner's descendant. Oh, and probably the last giant summoner, I would imagine. Although, it seems that some of you have picked up the art of summoning in her place. You'll keep it alive.
Enough! Get to the point! Are you saying that Brandalus has become an X9 Knight?
Yes, that's right. A being who, just like in the prophecy, has crossed dimensions. In a way, what else can you call him but a god? He's completely different from the Brandalus that you think you know. You can't beat him. You can't even touch him.
Elon and Rain weren't supposed to be able to.
This cannot be!
Yeah, it was just a
What you say
stalemate.
is impossible!
As you said.
It doesn't matter what Brandalus is like now. He's not me! I'm the true king, The Bahamut King! Tia! Tia Babalu the Great!
Great. I see your temper's as short as ever.
Why are we fighting?
Here we go.
What the?
So the demon diehard thing, that was talking about us, huh?
Yeah, I kind of figured as much by now, to be honest.
Oh, Rain. I have to remember my
So that's
past
why
this much.
they have stars on them
Well,
if
hang
they're
on.
eating Shiva.
From what Wynn was saying,
They're clearly
weren't most
the
of our
clear.
crimes against humanity caused by these troublemakers?
Why don't you ask me? What are you two doing here?
Would you quit it? You really need a lesson in time management.
I need what?
Oh, also, you should forget about messing with the heralds. It's true, you can't win.
You'll just have to fight in order to prove just how wrong you are.
Everybody, all hail the goats of Final Fantasy. Now the dialogue's gone, we will speed up. All hail the goats of Final Fantasy. Gonna have to whip out the oversoul, you know what I mean? Just slice and dice. Because that was a very long ass cutscene. About 10 minutes, near enough. Didn't even see how much damage input was on because that's a bloody message. I mean, I'm doing this because it wasn't. I think it's only been going for about an hour anyway. I think the other stream was like 5 minutes when it played up. This has been going for. Let's check the damage input. 8025, bloody hell. 58 minutes. So Bahamut is the only summon / Esper to have been in it from the beginning. Obviously, what's going to be shown with the play had Odin, Shiva, Ifrit, Ramu, etc, etc. They've all been in it since 3, and the only summon that, other than that, that's been in it before is the Chocobo from 2. Moogle's introduced in 3, but Bahamut was introduced in the original Final Fantasy, in the Trial Shrine thingy-bob. And if it uses anything like Mega Flare, I'm dead. 5. Oh no, yep. We all know what this countdown is. We all know what this countdown is. The countdown to Mega Flare was introduced in Final Fantasy 4. When it got down, he used Mega Flare. Mega Flare was the only move he used in 4. It was the only move he used in the original 3 because the way Final Fantasy 3's bosses always work with, they'd use the same type of move. Some bosses had 2 attacks, but they'd only usually use 1. Anyway, but you know, only 2. Here we go. Are you ready for one of the greatest moves of any RPG? I'm not even going to speed it up. I don't know how many you would have done. You know, always turned into an ice Bahamut maybe? Is this a frosty Mega Flow? That's technically Tether. Anyway. Wow. Look at the slow dramatic. 6,000? It wasn't quite that much, but it was still bad enough. They both have Kuraga now, so... Well, he has Kuraga somewhere, there, he's also got Firaga. It's also multi-targeting as well, this Firaga. Any battles with multiple ice beings, you know, they're going to be... God. Yowie wowie. And now I can use Kuraga with them, let Reigns go back up, and then boom, lovely, touchdown. What's this, crappy American football or something? And you can't spam that over. You can't spam that over and oh, it's over. It's over. No way. No way. I was so quiet. The clutch. The clutch. Oh my god. Whew. I'm not even bothered about him going to use thingy, to be honest. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Anyway, I've taken off about half his health. Yeah, look, you know, Bahamut is probably going to be the strongest one of the 7. I mean, it makes sense because he is the GOAT. But, you know what? This countdown just allows me to restore my AP. See? Yeah, now we know that these two were technically the Demon Dyad. It would have been good to see the actual Demon Dyad from Final Fantasy 6, but never mind. There's very high stack toppling moves. Boing! Let's speed it up this time. Boom! Bam! Blam, 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 ding dong. If I get to summon Bahamut, I am just going to get on the floor and just start worshipping the god himself. No, I'm not really, you know. And then if I do manage to get Shiva, I can finally bloody go through Valley 7 properly. I mean, I'm going to have to go back to them all anyway. But I think when I've done this, because they want me to return to the gate, there's got to be a way to easily get the rest of the Mirages that I can't yet get. I mean, Castle X9 clearly has a lot of Mirages, but surely it can't have every single one. I don't know, anyway. Clearly, if I didn't have Kuraga for both, I would have been toast by now. Yeah. You know, I dealt 24k with 3 summons of Warrior of Light, so very helpful. Damn. So you can't use Cura or Kuraga with that stack. Well, you can't use most of the big abilities. Anything from above a stage 1 magic spell, so anything from, you know, Blizzarda, Firer, Thunderer, Cura, Banisher, stuff like that, you know, you can't use it unless you're on a stack. I mean, most of the time you want to stack anyway. So obviously, you do have to unstack it. It's really disgusting moves anyway. Speaking of all-powerful moves, it's time to see the Goat's move probably one more time. November, isn't it? I mean, I think when it came out in E3 in June, I think it was November, and people were thinking it was something like November 22nd, which I think is literally a day before Doom Eternal, isn't it? I think that's the 23rd. I don't know, or I didn't personally know what the release date was, but... Wait, what? Is it? Is it coming out sooner than it was supposed to? Well then, I'm going to be playing through that, ready to show it off. But I mean, after this I want to do Uncharted 4, Resi 4, 5 and 6. I think once I've done Resi 4, 5 and 6, that'll probably be November time, right? and I might do Doom Eternal before FF8. It depends. I'll have to see how everything pans out. Oh, fair enough. Everybody thought end of October, November. Well, I was reading the comment section of a live stream. I mean, I saw Susie Lou's video and people mentioned November in her reaction video. So I just assumed from then on that clearly they were either talking a load of wet or they had misguided information. Anyway, we could get another one in. Let's defeat him now. And I think with those rocket packs, I think that's based on what Bahamut is this based on? It could be Final Fantasy 8, I don't know. I haven't actually seen the Final Fantasy 8 Bahamut properly. You know, if that is the case, you know, I'll be getting it and going through it. I mean, 3rd of September's what? Tuesday, right? Yeah. 2 weeks today, right? I think so, anyway. Lovely, that's Bahamut down. That took about 10-11 minutes. I'll be moving on to Doom 3 in a minute. Anyway, Mirage Enthusiast. Recorded a huge number of Mirages in the Mirage manual. Well, there we go.
This can't be. When did you ever gain such strength?
Just a guess, but we must be more powerful than before. This is like our second go at this, right?
Hey, Tia Babelo, you know, we're planning to fight Brandalus. If you come with us, you can have a shot at him.
Yes, I'm going to be doing Nightmare due to what happened last year, and it is not going to glitch out. It's not going to go onto a black loading screen on central processing, i.e. 3/4 into the game, and I'm going to avenge what happened last year.
Did we actually defeat him? A dyad servant?
Huh? Huh? Oh. How about that? Lon and Rain have just taken their servant back.
What? Lon and Rain are here? How is that?
I don't know. But that's a good question for when I see them.
Hey, Bahamut. Look, it's so beautiful. It's fine. I mean, people will watch it anyway because I get people watching Doom. Because it was a side playthrough when I originally did it, because it was when I was doing the challenge playthroughs. Because obviously I did stuff like, well, I did Shining Force after Doom 3 Nightmare, but obviously I had to start Shining Force a bit earlier doing that. Because I think at that time I was doing the Assassin's Creeds on PS3, because I was on Rogue during August. But anyway, look at him. One of the Pleiad 7, self-proclaimed king of pretty much whatever he feels like. Has a bit of an anger management problem, so be sure to take a few steps back when his temper mega flares. Sui generis, this unique soul belongs to Bahamut from the main story. Holy Mother, it's only his agility and magic defense that isn't good. That is disgusting. Girls' Diary Entry 7. Oh, we're getting the diary entries again now. But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of World of Final Fantasy. And in the next episode, I will be continuing the postscript, basically the post-game. But technically, it's not the post-game, because it's still carrying on the main story. So it's one of those classic RPG post-games where you don't want to end on the main game because there's extra stuff. And in that episode, you know, I'll be going through doing stuff. But before I go, I want to access the prism case. A menu. Let's get rid of a useless Mirage. Don't need Seraphy. Gotta get back. He's Bahamut. And I want to have a look at his growth board quickly. I'll check them when I get him in order, but clearly I'll be getting them properly. But anyway, let's have a look at the god himself. Jesus. Look at this, beautiful. This is so beautiful. Do you not understand? Look at this. Oh. Anyway, as I said, thank you for watching this episode. I'm gonna have to save it again, but I will see you tomorrow. You know, when I continue probably going through doing this stuff. So before I attempt to do anything else in the game, I'll be doing all the girls' team interventions. So doing all this. I don't know if I'll be able to do the big bridge battle yet. I might be able to now. I don't know, but I will give it a go. And as I said, when I do, well, start Doom 3 on Nightmare. So as I said, thanks for watching, and without further ado, all I've got to say to you now is goodbye and good night.